Ovaltine? A crummy commercial? Son of a bitch.
Happy day after Christmas. It's December 26th. I hope you are nursing a Christmas hangover. I hope you're not, actually. I'm not. I feel great. The disastrous rain almost destroyed all of California. No, it didn't. Don't listen to the hype. Don't listen to the hype. But Alan and I have both seen Anaconda. It's time to review it, plus lots of news and a mellow, chill post-Christmas Day show. So let's go. Let's start the show. We already did our holiday special. I clicked the wrong button, but Alan's here somewhere. Let's get him out here.
Other than that, I'm in good shape.
Hey,
How's it going, man?
good. Oh, I couldn't believe they had a 9:30 showing of Anaconda at my theater yesterday.
Yeah.
9:30 in the morning, and I go, I should do it just to do it, and I did, and I was the only one.
That's great. I saw it later in the afternoon on Christmas Eve, and we'll review it.
Yeah.
I don't know what your opinion is. Don't
Yeah.
tell me. I don't want to know.
I will say, even though there's no one in my theater, the other theaters were like half full. Zootopia, Avatar. I mean, families came out at 9 a.m. at our theater.
Well, we
to
do
watch
have a
movies.
holiday box office report that we will get to, but let's see who's here.
Yes.
No, let's get to this one
Yeah. John Smith. Hail Film Thread. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday.
You too, John Smith.
Yeah. Sons and Shadows cast. Chris Coffee Poll. 1 cup down, 6 more to go.
You guessed right. You guessed right. I had one before, just starting cup 2. So let's go. Let's go.
Let's
Thanks,
do
Sons
it.
and Shadows.
The Nerd Far Away. Hey, chat fam. Glad I have some film thread to listen to today. I already got people pissing me off in my office. Oh, went in the office today.
I have not worked in an office in so many years.
I know.
I don't miss it. I don't miss.
I can never go back.
I don't miss. I'm going to sound like Scrooge here. I don't miss celebrating birthdays for people I barely know.
Uh-huh.
Come on, we're all going to Chili's. It's Jack's birthday. I don't care. I eat. When I worked in an office, I nearly always ate at my desk and did work. You know why? I wanted to go home on time. I wanted to leave the office at 5 o'clock, roll out, not stay till 7. So I worked at my desk during lunch and was rarely dragged to some birthday celebration.
I'll just say I'm never going back. I'm never going back to the office.
Well, when we open the Film Threat office, the hours are 9 to 5. And Alan, you have to be on time.
Yeah. Well, you better open one in Orange County then.
Thanks, Nerd Far Away. Hope you have a good day.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, here we go. They put Anaconda in the small theater and it was sold out. They could have sold way more tickets.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I just think people look at the choices of what to see on Christmas Day and they're like, let's see, Marty Supreme. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Song Sung Blue. Okay, that looks all right. Anaconda, what? Zootopia 2, Avatar, 3.5 hours. Ugh. So I don't know, man. These holiday choices are a little sad, But Alan, yesterday, well, actually, from Wednesday afternoon all the way till almost midnight on Christmas Day, we did our annual Yule log. If you missed it, it might still be up. I don't know if it's still live. It's right behind you.
Can we?
Here's a taste of our captain's log. So that was our captain's log, ran for 36 hours, and we had unbelievable. I just set it to go and it ran the whole time. People were commenting, having fun in the chat. And by the way, I came on at the very last minute at midnight. I said, go home. You know what? I might be able to find it. But we do have some soups and chat, and we promise to get to those, and we'll do it now. So let's do it. I'm going to read these, Alan, because it's kind of small.
Yeah.
But Anthony Shaddocks became a new member. Trish Page 312 became also a new member. Another new member, Andrew Oliveira, Full On Apathy, also a new member. Nomadic Duck Man, I gotta be really careful to wait. Nomadic Duck Man became a new member. And Cuttables Park gave us $2 and said, giving something I didn't know I needed, with applause emojis.
Oh.
So that's great. That's great. We also had some more, and I'm going to show those because we promised we would show them and read them. Saint Nick Gore, I got to read that carefully, for $1. Thank you so much. Slain Hope for $2. Live long and prosper. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought I muted myself. I hate
my
StreamYard.
God.
Can I tell you that? I hate
Yeah, we're always fighting it. Slain Hope for $2 says, live long and prosper, tax. Merry Christmas from the 199. Shout out to the 199. Thank you so much. Sivan P, member for 15 months. I was sure the NCC 1701 would be on that fire. We considered it. We did not. And Sivan P gave us $20. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Film Threat. And Nick Tomato
yeah,
also became a new member. Thank you for that. That's great. Appreciate that. So actually the stream, it's still live on like X. I didn't just want to end the stream. So what I did was I went live at the very last minute. I wonder if it still shows up here. I gotta find it here. But I went live and I said Merry Christmas. I was so tired because we drove up from Orange County where my family is down there. But yeah, I was pretty exhausted, but came on at the very, very end. So if you watch the very end of that stream, you can see a very tired me in a holiday sweater. So there you go. And then Lord Thoth says,
like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, sign up as a member, join us on X, Discord, Rumble, and Instagram, and buy our merch at shop.filmthread.com.
yes, and I'm gonna award this bomber jacket.
Oh wow.
Here we go. Modeled by one of our Film Threat interns. I don't know where we found this guy, but it's an award this jacket, limited edition. We've got all kinds of. Do we still have our holiday stuff up?
Yep.
Yes, we do. Get it early for next year.
Oh, and last chance to get the funeral for Star Trek.
Yes, the Star Trek funeral merch is still up. It's your last chance. It'll go. I don't know. It's gonna go. We're gonna take it offline very soon. So there you go. Cool. All right, Alan. There is breaking news. I don't know how to tell you this, and I'm surprised. I mean, talk all you want about the mainstream news and if you can trust what's on it, but CNN is a source of news. And this, I'm going to present without any commentary. We'll talk about it after. But this was real breaking news on CNN. Anderson Cooper, I think a reliable source that I trust. Here's what he said.
This is CNN breaking news.
Many details right now unclear. Moment. I want to bring in our senior justice correspondent, Evan Perez. Evan, let's talk first of all a little bit as dusk is falling. That only adds a whole other layer for police on the scene. The difficulty, I guess they will have to light up the area.
I need backup assistance now! Now, goddammit, now!
Oh my gosh.
We're cautious about showing anything that if somebody is watching who is involved in this from inside, we don't want to give them any sort of information. We obviously, it is the police who are the ones who are really hoping to be communicating with this person.
Is that Alan Rickman? That was crazy. Shots fired at Nakatomi Plaza was the headline on CNN Breaking News.
Because it is 9:18 p.m. here in Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, look, was that AI or did they do a bit? I
think it's a bit.
You think it's a bit?
Clever editing. Let's just put it that way.
Well, it's like the Santa tracker. You follow the Santa tracker?
Yeah.
So on Christmas Eve, we're kind of like wrapping last minute gifts, getting things together. I like just having something on the TV that I don't care that much about, like some Yule log, like our Star Trek Yule log, or some like football game with no stakes. Although the Lions, my Detroit Lions, lost on Netflix yesterday. It was a heartbreaking game, another stupid loss. But yeah, or I'll keep some Christmas. I did watch A Christmas Story, which I love. That's like a perfect movie. Die Hard, which is great, and Elf. I love Elf. The ending is kind of dumb. I don't like the ending.
Elf.
Elf is
Are you
dumb.
nuts?
No, the ending is dumb.
The ending is great.
No,
ending,
it's not. No, it's not.
Humbug.
Okay, no, but the parts where he is like this fish out of water, like so naive. One of my favorite scenes, it's so dumb, where he's walking to New York and he sees the sign, world's best cup of coffee. And he walks in to the coffee shop and says, yeah, congratulations, you did it. The world's best cup of coffee. You did it. You're so proud of yourselves. And everyone's standing there like, you moron. Like just looking at him like, with that New York attitude. That's just one of my favorites.
But how can you not listen to Mary Steenburgen singing and not tear up?
I loved a lot of Elf. We went to that Elf movie party at Alamo Drafthouse last year. I still have an Elf hat.
I still have those damn snowballs.
Yeah. But let's talk about the holiday box office. Alan, you and I saw Anaconda. We're going to review it later in the show. But what are we learning? Where is Avatar? Where's Zootopia? I want to know how movies are performing. Throw it up on screen and please give it to me.
Yes. Well, okay. Yeah, I'll just throw up the box office.
Okay, sure. And just
sorry.
Let's
I mentioned how much I hate.
Let's see how we're doing. But, you don't need to. Okay, zoom in. What do we got? Okay, I'll tell you one thing that's shocking. Marty Supreme outgrossed Anaconda.
Barely.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking at 1.5 million outgrossing. Then comes David. Nice Christian Tale. Song Sung Blue comes in fourth. Housemaid. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. What's not on the list? Maybe Disney hasn't reported their numbers, but those two aren't there.
Okay, that's early holiday box office reporting, but where is Avatar?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Disney reported their numbers.
Well, we were talking before the stream. It's already at 500 million. Is that right?
Yeah, Avatar's at 500 million globally.
That's impressive. I mean, I don't think it'll make as much as Way of Water. I'm sorry, it's just not going to. It's just not. But there are notes on this story, Alan. Are you looking?
Yes, I can read those.
Here, let me do
Second wave of Hollywood film opens nationwide on Christmas Day, led by A24's Marty Supreme and Sony's Anaconda. Marty Supreme is, we talked about it already. Per location, 145,000 in New York and Los Angeles, making it A24's biggest such debut ever, and the most expensive production at an estimated 60 to 70 million. The film earned strong critical praise and a 95% Rotten Tomatoes. Anaconda, a meta action comedy reboot starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd, slightly outperforms. I guess they're going back and forth. Projected to surpass 20 million over the 4-day holiday weekend, despite poor reviews and a 44% Rotten Tomatoes score. Towering over releases is Avatar 3, which continues to dominate the box office as it crosses the $500 million global mark, contributing to Disney surpassing 6 billion in worldwide tickets this year. With Christmas falling on a Thursday, the theaters benefit from a long, uninterrupted holiday weekend, traditionally the most lucrative period of the year for moviegoers.
Yeah. Well, this story from the reporter, box office upset. Marty Supreme beats Anaconda on Christmas Day. Avatar 3 jumps to 600 million globally. It'll surpass 1 billion. It will not make as much as Way of Water. A lot of people's apprehension is the running time. The running time is really turning people off.
But it's the same running time as the first two movies.
True, but I think people have seen the first two movies. You know what the third movie is?
It's the same thing.
It's like it's the same as the first two.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we're conditioned to watch a 3-hour Avatar movie.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
And a 3-hour Titanic movie, and a 3-hour. How long was The Abyss? Was that 3 hours?
I don't think it was. All right. Hey, I love movie trailers, and we like to look at them and comment and tell you about ones, not only the big ones, but ones you may not know about. This movie, I don't know what it's a documentary about AI. It's called Deepfaking Sam Altman. Sam Altman is very outspoken in the world of AI. I think there's an AI bubble. I think there's going to be an AI bubble. It's going to improve parts of people's lives, but I think people, it's sort of like VR headsets. You know, VR headsets, they've been trying to make virtual reality headsets a thing since Nintendo introduced the Virtual Boy in the early 90s. It's not a thing. VR headsets. The PlayStation has put out 2 VR versions of the VR headset. Do you play with yours, Alan?
My daughter uses it more than I do.
Okay, but it's not taking over. I feel like AI is going to be the same thing as VR headsets. Well, let's look at this trailer.
Did you guys know where OpenAI is?
Okay, let's get you back outside.
All right. I got thrown out. Let's get a drink.
Sam Altman is the head of OpenAI.
I expect there to be significant impact on jobs.
And somehow, the person who knows whether my kids, my job, and humanity itself are totally screwed.
Is anybody on his team responding to you at all?
Hey, Sam, this is Adam. Give me a call. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam, what's going on, man? No response whatsoever. Just absolute silence.
We're f***ed.
What the hell do we do now?
Basically, we steal his voice.
Hi, Adam. It's Sam Altman.
Get an actor who's going to play him.
It's a little bit terrifying. It's a little bit exciting.
We have a personality.
And then afterwards, in post-production, we just deep fake the whole thing.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, awesome. Going to India. Send money. We call giant casting call.
You ever feel like you're on the edge of cliff?
And you're teetering.
This is the chatbot.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying our conversation so far, Adam.
Like, I feel like I'm establishing a relationship with the chatbot.
I'm feeling it too, to be honest. Laughs.
What makes me concerned is the extent to which it's manipulating you.
Morning, everybody. We have a new co-director.
I'm super stoked to be stepping into the film world.
Okay, what should we shoot?
hard to say whether there would be any criminal grounds.
They can sue you to oblivion and ruin your life.
After this interview's over, I'm going to erase and destroy you, the chatbot.
Well, hold up, Adam.
You're developing a relationship with this, and that is really happening.
I wonder if your lawyers would be able to build a case for my continued existence.
I never expected Sandbot to, plead for its own life.
I'm not asking you to keep me alive for my own sake, but for the sake of the greater good.
The movie is Deepfaking Sam Altman, and the filmmaker takes a chatbot and an AI chatbot and gives it all the attributes of Sam Altman and puts him in the movie. It's very much like a Roger and Me situation. So what'd you think of the trailer, Alan?
Yeah, it's intriguing. I don't know. I'm kind of curious what their point of view is. Because this is either, I prefer my documentaries to just kind of lay out the facts as opposed to be kind of biased toward the facts. And I feel like, I don't know. I'm just curious where they're coming from before
I think it's an entertaining way to have a discussion about AI and the implications. That's what this is. Like Roger and Me that's how Michael Moore became famous, was that movie, which premiered at the Toronto Film Festival. And you know what? It was in the 80s, and I was there and got to interview Michael Moore for Film Threat, which was a print magazine at the time. And that was groundbreaking. You really wanted to ask about Roger, I forgot his last name, who ran Ford at the time, about closing plants and how it's affecting people, workers in Michigan. So I like this guy's approach. I think it'll be a fun way to talk about AI. So,
yeah. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed it doesn't destroy all of society. But, big tech, look, Apple, again, I'm comparing AI to VR headsets. People are not walking around with Apple VR headsets everywhere. VR is not taking over video games. I think it's and by the way, I have one. I have a Sony PS5 VR headset 2. I can only play it for about 20 minutes. It gives me a headache. Okay. But I think AI could be a bubble. I think it could be that bubble.
Although the way they talk about it, it's almost as if they're building the atomic bomb.
Yeah. It's like they're building the atomic bomb that will destroy everything, jobs, everything. So I don't know.
And quite frankly, I think we're more scared of AI than we are the atomic bomb.
Yeah. Let's go to comments here, and we've got a lot more of show coming up.
Yes, from Makoto. Sorry. Carl Winslow was the real hero of Die Hard.
Especially if you know the ending.
Yeah. The Nerd Far Away. The end of Elf is charming, Chris, and Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. The Nerd Far Away is a very smart and intelligent man.
Well, Nerd Far Away respectfully disagree. And I love that movie, Elf. I think just the rocket ship, and it's too much. We don't have to save the world.
Well, that was the point, is because people didn't believe in Christmas, so Santa had to put a rocket ship on the sleigh. Makoto, no movie needs to be over 2.5 hours.
Agreed. Well, certain movies like epics.
Yeah. Like that Indian movie everyone wants us to see. That's 320 or 317. E. Hine. I like Avatar 3 more than 2. I thought the acting was the best in 3, but I never knew when it was going to end. It makes 2 feel less valid.
Yeah. That's I would agree with that.
Bill S. Preston Esquire. VR is surprisingly popular, but it makes folks insular. They hang out online with other VR folks. That's pretty much how my daughter is using it. VR chat. I got it mostly because I wanted to see VR movies, because I was told that there was going to be a boom this year, and it never showed up.
Didn't happen. But
there's some really cool movies that do exist on VR that I'm really jazzed about. Supreme Legend. Does Chris Gore have the best hair on YouTube? 100%.
Damn right. Best hair on YouTube. Here it is.
Look at that.
And
It's kind of like waves crashing this morning.
Well, it's I'll tell you my secret, which is not any specific product. It's take a shower before you go to bed and sleep on a wet head.
Oh,
and you
you're
get
gonna
bed
get a
head.
cold that way.
And that's the style. Saves you a lot on hair products.
You're gonna get a cold during the winter here.
I will not do that. Hey, I watched football all day on Netflix, and what did I see? The debut of the Madden teaser trailer. Yeah, Nicolas Cage plays John Madden. I love John Madden, coach for the Oakland Raiders. He's like badass, manly man, weird looking. I bought the Madden football games on the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, all the different editions. And the teaser trailer came out, and Nicolas Cage goes full Nicolas Cage. Let's watch it. Here we go. It's short.
I want to go full
teaser.
Madden. Come on. All right.
The teaser. And Christian Bale's in the movie too. David O. Russell, put this movie in theaters. I don't want it. I don't want to see it on streaming.
Is it going straight to streaming? I'm pretty sure it's.
I don't know. It says from Prime Video.
Yeah, but Prime Video puts movies out in theaters. Just not the John Cena ones.
Yeah, exactly. But no, this looks great. I want to see this in a theater.
I don't know, but the fat suit is kind of getting to me.
No, I love it. I love it. He's got the John Madden goofy looking, he's a man of big stature.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks big in this. Nick Cage, I mean, like what he's got to get that John Madden voice. That there are about like 10 guys in there. Like he was just such a great announcer. He would take a game with no stakes you didn't care about and just make it like the biggest event ever, which I love. We got a couple more news stories. Now, I have not seen this new holiday ad from Porsche. Okay. It was made apparently with no AI. So we're going to play this. We're going to play this because apparently people are talking about it. Right. It's made by Parallel Studio. It blends hand-drawn art with 3D animation and uses no AI. You believe it, Alan?
We'll see.
Okay, let's
take a look at
this. It's a short 30-second ad.
All right.
Well, I'm still not buying a Porsche, but that's kind of a cool looking ad.
Yeah,
I like.
If we're AI, the car would blend in with the tree and become part of the tree.
Yeah, the guy driving the car. He have 6 fingers,
and Porsche would be spelled wrong.
Right. What is this? Where like things are spelled wrong? It's bizarre.
I wonder if those are just safeguards to let you know that this is AI.
Maybe. Yep. That's a fun little treat. Hey, Box Office Studio Report Card 2025. How did we do? The winners and the losers of 2025 from Variety. Alan, you've got the notes for this story.
Yes.
It says, Box Office Studio Report Card. Warner's bets pay off. Disney scores, but Marvel struggles. Tom Cruise can't save Paramount. You have a montage of movies here. Alan, what's in this story?
Well, 2025 was a strange, uneven year for Hollywood. Family films and video game adaptations thrived. Superheroes, once untouchable, stumbled. Sequels still ruled, but originality made a surprise comeback in at least one corner of the industry. The conclusion: brand recognition doesn't equal box office dollars. So let's go over it. Disney, $1 billion highs, costly misfires. They get a B grade. What worked was Lilo and Stitch, Zootopia 2, Avatar, Fire and Ash. What didn't? Multiple expensive flops, including Snow White, that was this year, Tron Ares, and Elio. Marvel continued to sputter with 3 straight underperformers. Marvel, one studio's biggest hit maker, struggled to regain its mojo. Key takeaway: Disney's biggest problem is dependence on the past. Family brands no longer guarantee success, especially when audiences sense fatigue. Do you want to talk about Disney real quick?
Do it, please.
No, I mean, do you want to talk about it? Or
yeah,
do you want to continue?
Continue. And
okay,
then we'll
continue. All right. So Paramount, stuck in limbo, graded C. They spent 2025 waiting on its sale for Skydance, and it showed. Bright spots, the modest hits like Smurfs and The Naked Gun. Biggest problem, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, cost a fortune and barely broke even. No breakout hits to justify blockbuster spending. Key takeaway, Paramount played it safe, but safe wasn't enough for a legacy studio fighting for relevance. So I would say fire everybody and start from scratch. Sony, quietly consistent, grade B. Sony avoided disaster and leaned into anime and mid-budget films. Standouts Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man proved anime is a theatrical powerhouse. Comedies and genre performed respectably. Star power only gets audiences into theater if the movie is, good. Key takeaway, no mega hits, but small bets and controlled budgets kept Sony steady. Universal, sequels still sell, grade B+. Universal leaned hard into franchises and mostly won. What worked? Jurassic Park Rebirth, How to Train Your Dragon, and horror sequels with manageable budgets. What didn't? A few cheap flops that didn't hurt too badly. Key takeaways, audiences still love sequels, but Universal needs new franchises, not just maintenance mode. And then finally, 2 more. Warner Brothers, the comeback story, grade A. Warner Brothers pulled off the year's biggest turnaround by betting on bold filmmakers and original ideas. Major wins, Minecraft movie, Sinners, F1, and Weapons. 7 consecutive releases, opening above 40 million, a first in Hollywood history. Key takeaway, originality plus strong directors can pack theaters. Warner Brothers proved it. And then finally, A24, going through growing pains, graded B-. A24 tried to go bigger and leaned into bigger budgets, bringing bigger risks. Success, Materialist became a rare indie crossover hit. The failure, expensive prestige films. The Smashing Machine and Eddington flopped hard. Key takeaway, A24 thrives when it stays lean. Prestige ambition alone doesn't sell tickets.
Yeah. All right. What's sad is Warner Brothers had a great year, and now they're for sale. But other takeaway, superhero movies, no guarantee. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Warner Brothers sale, I liken it to when the Anaheim Angels won the World Series. At that point, Disney owned the Angels. Angels go on to win the World Series, and then Disney sells. Why? Because they are the most valuable at that point. And I think Warner Brothers is the same way. Now's the time to sell Warner Brothers because they are on such a high. The stock price is definitely a lot higher than it was when they bought it. And it definitely is a lot higher than it was at the beginning of the year. I can tell you at the beginning of the year it was $6 and now it's $30. So this is the time to sell Warner Brothers while the coal is while the iron is hot.
Look, I think there needs to be a come to Jesus moment about theaters and box office. This Netflix sale, I don't think I've read any commentary or anyone doing the comments on this stuff that thinks it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's fewer studios are bad. I saw someone on X was saying that by 2030, the studio lot space, because they take up a lot of space. Fox on the west side, this big lot with these like airport hangar giant studio, where they shoot films. Paramount off Melrose, Warner Brothers in Burbank, Disney also in Burbank. This is where they make TV shows and movies. Someone predicted by 2030, they'll be selling them. Like the real estate, the land is worth too much money.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. I mean, who's making movies here?
Yeah. I mean, I think if Gavin Newsom had his way, he'd buy Warner Brothers, tear it down, and build affordable homes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
He's
what
so good at that. It's interesting. I'm looking broadly at what works and what didn't. And I think I think DEI is dead. I mean, even with Disney, Lilo and Stitch, Zootopia 2, Avatar, not particularly DEI, not particularly woke compared to Snow White, Elio, and Tron Ares. Smurf and Naked Gun, same thing. Tried to hold true to its original roots. I don't know that they necessarily succeeded there. Sony won on foreign films that don't subscribe to American cultural hangups. And then Universal just played it safe. Jurassic Park, How to Train Your Dragon, horror films, again, not woke. And then Warner Brothers, Sinners, F1, Weapons, Minecraft, same thing. I mean, the clear message is there. Don't preach to us and we'll come see your movie.
I would agree. We've got some more comments and we have one more news story before we get to our review. Let's go through these comments.
Geek True 64, Prime has put movies in theaters before, like Air. Yeah, absolutely.
I saw Air in a theater.
I think they do a good job of knowing what is for streaming and what is for theaters.
Yeah.
Razorburn, the only Madden I know is from the video games. And I believe it's considered the best football game ever. Bill S. Preston Esquire, great cast, great teaser. I believe that's Madden.
I can't wait for it.
Yeah. The Introspect M. I watched a game Madden was announcing. They had this outside stadium shot of an island with animals on it, and he told stories about the birds on the island for 3 quarters. Then they zoomed in, and they were seals.
That's hilarious.
Libra, all women. Disney deserves an F grade this year. Yeah, I know. It either loses money or makes $1 billion.
Yeah.
Dokley for 5. Seems like a lot of young men were at Marty Supreme because of the marketing.
Yeah. Well, I like Timothy Chalamet as an actor quite a bit.
Yeah, and young men also learn that they have a shot with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
Tim, it's not funny. A24 is stepping into the role of a major studio. How long until you can no longer call it an indie?
Well, A24 is considered indie, but they're a major studio. I mean, they've got funding from Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They're I'll say this, they're indie films in spirit.
Yeah, it's like Fox Searchlight.
Yeah.
It's they're not going to give you. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the issue. Is A24 should stay in its lane and not go for the $100 billion movie or $100 million production budget. Makoto, Warner Brothers got an A score, yet is being sold off.
That's how sad. That's very sad, and I believe they deserve the A score.
Mm-hmm.
So
no, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, one more news story before we get to Anaconda. Best overlooked films of 2025. Alan, I have the list here.
Okay.
We're going to go through it just to see, do you agree with these choices?
Okay.
Let's go. Best overlooked films of 2025. We have the editors and writers of Variety contributing their picks. And I know some of these people personally. Clayton Davis, Janelle Riley, Jazz Tange. I know a lot of these people.
Yeah, Chris Woolman's been around a long time.
Yeah. So they're combined. This is not the opinion of one person. It's the combined. Here's what we think are the best overlooked movies, and let's see what some of them are. We don't need to read this intro. The Alto Knights.
Oh,
You
no.
reviewed that, Alan.
Yeah,
Was that
no.
overlooked? Oh, you thought it
Oh,
was
my God.
terrible.
It was awful.
Okay. Hopefully.
But Robert De Niro, twice the De Niro in this movie.
And no reason for him to play two parts. Stupid.
Two
Alto
unrelated
Knights.
characters.
I had no interest in American Sweatshop.
Did I don't remember ever seeing this one.
Yes, and we see all the weird, obscure ones.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. The Ballad of Wallace Island.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Very sweet movie.
Sweet romantic comedy, weird,
With good
awkward,
music.
really good British humor.
Yeah.
You like that
And,
awkward British humor?
And I interviewed the director on our interviews channel.
Ah,
We talked about
great.
this film.
Great. Okay, that one good choice.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
yes.
Bob Trevino likes it. This is completely overlooked. One of my favorite movies of this year, directed by Tracy Lehman, who was on our panel at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, and they put French Stewart as the photo.
French Stewart. I didn't even know it was him. He was
I
so
know.
different.
Yeah, he played a very bad dad.
Yeah, he was not a great dad. What a surprise. Bob
I
Trevino
forgot that
likes.
came out this year.
Oh, that's
I know.
great. It did.
Yeah, felt like last year.
Okay, bring them down.
All right, that's Barry Keoghan.
Yeah,
I didn't see this one.
I'm sure you're pronouncing it wrong. I
Keegan.
didn't see it either. Caught stealing.
I like this one.
Does it deserve the overlooked list?
Well, compared to everything else on those lists, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I liked it. I wasn't overwhelmed by it in any way.
Yeah. The Chronology of Water. This is Kristen Stewart's directorial debut.
I think that's why I didn't see this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched a trailer for it and was like, I'm good. So yeah, that's a pass for me. Okay, let's keep going here. Eternity. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I don't know if it was overlooked. Like
I know it's too early to be overlooked.
Yeah, it's look, it was a sort of weird high concept film. It's a good romance, odd romance. It was, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And that wasn't particularly woke either. There was that I don't need no man moment, but she got her man.
Fight or Flight. Oh my God, with Josh Hartnett.
I barely remember this one.
I had a great time watching this. It was great.
Yeah.
It was just dumb fun and
Dumb
hyper
action.
violent.
Yeah.
Okay. The G. Did you see that?
What is it? It feels like this one was last year for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
Dale
right.
Dickey is appearing in a lot of good movies lately.
All right.
Hello Road.
Hello
What
Road.
is that? Rosamund Pike and Matthew Rhys.
I like Rosamund Pike.
Yeah. I don't even recall. Last Rodeo was okay.
You saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. It's from Angel Studios.
Yeah.
But a good rodeo movie, good faith-based movie as well.
Let's continue. Jingle Bell Heist.
After Thanksgiving, I will watch. It's on Netflix, and yet I don't know a thing about this one.
I don't either. Oh my God. Let's keep going. Lily.
Patricia Clarkson.
Yes, Lily. I mean, we review a lot of obscure movies, and we haven't heard of some of the, I'm surprised we haven't heard of some of these movies.
And yes, Variety has seen all these movies.
Well, they got
a big staff.
They got a bigger staff than us.
Yeah.
So the Lost Bus. I'm aware of this movie, and I have not seen it.
Oh, this is America Ferrera and Matthew McConaughey.
Wait, America Ferrera from Barbie?
Yes.
That's why I didn't see it. Keep going.
Love Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that photo courtesy of Photo.
Yeah. Let's continue.
My dear friends, that's a good movie.
It's a very good film. Let's keep going here. A Normal Family.
Did I see this one?
Well, it's an Asian film. Why didn't you see it is the big question.
I don't know. I'm confusing with the other Asian films. I mean, the cast looks the same. It's Novocaine. Oh my god,
Novocaine.
I would have
All
walked out on this movie.
I saw this film. It's not overrated. It was rated just fine. It's not great.
Yeah, for the torture I had to go through, it wasn't worth it.
No, it's got a great high concept and just it starts off okay. It gets completely ridiculous and dumb by the end. I mean, it's a dumb ending. Very unsatisfying. Oh, I like this film. Oh, Hi. I don't think you saw it.
I believe I'm midway through it right now.
It's one of the mystery movies they play at theaters. Mystery film. And I enjoyed it. It was just weird. About a girl that thinks she has a boyfriend and they're in love and he's just dating casually. So she ties him up to convince him to love her.
No.
It's
reminds me of that awful Jenna Ortega movie, the one with The Weeknd that we sat there.
Oh, that was terrible. That was one of the worst of the year. I forgot that existed. The Plague.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not been in theaters long enough to be overlooked.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. There's some gems in here. There are some gems.
Rosemead.
Rosemead.
I mean, I talked to my aunts about this one because they almost went to see it and they saw the trailer and was like, no, we don't want to see this one.
That happens to me a lot where there's like, oh, I see a movie or we have a screener to a film.
Yeah.
We can see it and review on the show. And I'll watch the trailer and go, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I went 10 minutes into it. It was like, you kind of know what this movie is as it's going. I like Lucy Liu a lot, but wasn't in the mood for this kind of a movie.
Yeah.
Sketch.
Yeah.
I remember being at the premiere of that one.
Yes, we went to the premiere and it was a fine family film.
Yeah. And my daughter freaked out that a mythical kitchen guy photobombed Gary.
Yeah. Let's see. Sovereign. Did we see that?
What is it? Manga. If there's anything the forces of manga are right about, it's that the entertainment industry doesn't exactly devote a lot of time and energy portraying what's on their minds. Nick Offerman.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if that was a good thing or not.
I think it's not a good thing. Let's see. Splitsville.
Yeah, this one I moderately liked.
I saw the trailer and didn't want to see it, and thankfully you saw it.
I think was it a mystery movie? No, I think I saw it right out. Yeah, it was okay.
Steve.
Yeah. It was okay. I mean, Cillian Murphy this is probably the most normal role he's ever taken in his life. Just a working class drama period. That's somewhat of a comedy.
Well, it's on Netflix. So if you want to see Steve, go see Steve the Surfer. I quite like this one.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage as a guy obsessed with surfing on a certain patch in Australia. He wants to buy a house there, and it's a descent into madness, as only Nick Cage could portray. So love that one. Twinless.
I really like Twinless. It's an LGBT film, but it is quite funny and quite cringy too.
Yeah. I saw the trailer, which intrigued me.
I think you'd like it.
Wild Diamond.
Fraudulent Seduction reality television.
Don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's the list. Kind of a disappointing list there. I'm not sure if I actually agree with these choices. I would make a different list, but that's us. So, all right. Let's see what you had to say.
By the way, I want to going back to Rosemead, the Asian film. My aunt said that they weren't into seeing it, but when I brought up Left-Handed Girl. Everyone, I was at a large gathering with my family, and everybody could relate to the Left-Handed Girl, because to be left-handed means you're a demon in Chinese culture, and we all have our left-handed stories.
Well, I guess that makes you a demon.
I am a demon.
Hey, Alejandro.
Yes, for 199 and the Unexpecteds. How's
The
that was
Unexpecteds was not on that list, which means no credibility. Thank you, Alejandro. Not our list.
John Smith, Alan is not helping to support Asian cinema. Go see Left-Handed Girl.
Well, you don't need to go see it. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. I know. Well, go to your television. MK Solid, Sydney Sweeney needs to make good movies. She can't just make crap and then whip out those tits on the red carpet. Yes, she can.
Yes, she can.
Yes, she can. BJ Kazai, I thought Last Rodeo was a perfect movie. All plot lines close, all beats hit, solid music.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 1A Train. I caught The Materialist on HBO the other day. I feel that was overlooked. Pleasantly surprised with that one. Yeah.
And I love the payoff with Pedro Pascal's character. It's worth it.
Yeah. He deserved it. Tim is not funny. Hartnett was solid in Fight or Flight. He's my pick for Batman after that. He's too old.
He'd be a great Batman.
He's too old. He'd be Ben Affleck Batman. The Tankella. Guys, happy holidays to you, to all of your family. Like Star Trek Yule Log. Awesome. Look, there it is.
Thanks. It's right behind Alan right
Yeah.
now. It's great.
It's keeping the room warm. Bill S. Preston Esquire, Teen Choice Award winner Kristen Stewart. Sign me up.
Oh no. It's a very watch the trailer. The trailers are supposed to make you want to see the movie. I was bored watching that trailer. It did not look great. So, all right. Hey, it's time to review Anaconda. Will Alan like it? Will I like it? Let's find
He looked
out.
up at me with his big weepy eyes. Don't go home tonight, Harry. Hold me a little longer, Harry. What was I supposed to do?
What are you saying? You took pity on me?
No, I was...
Fuck you.
Anaconda is here. This is the story of Jack Black. Jack Black's character and Paul Rudd are childhood friends who made a little movie when they were kids. And Jack Black's character's having a birthday. Paul Rudd, who's an actor in Hollywood, he returns for his friend's birthday. He lives in Buffalo, New York, and they reconnect. And Paul Rudd's character, I don't know why I'm referring to him as Paul, because you're not going to remember.
It's Doug and Griff. Doug and
Griff. Griff, he says, I got the rights to Anaconda. Let's go reboot Anaconda. Now, if you've seen the trailer, unfortunately, I'll have to say that the trailer gives away a little too much of the movie, if you ask me. But they try to get a loan. They try to get money. They scrape together some money. They actually go to the jungle, find a real snake wrangler, Santiago Braga, played by Selton Mello, and they're going to make their own Anaconda movie. It's really cheesy. You hear the lines of dialogue.
But don't forget the gold smugglers.
Yeah, there are gold smugglers. Steve Zahn plays the cameraman, Kenny, and Tandy Newton, childhood friend, plays Claire. She is the female lead of their reboot of Anaconda. Things get crazy when they encounter these robbers, these gold robbers, and other things in the jungle. I think my problem with this movie is the trailer gives away too much. But Alan, what did you think of Anaconda? Did I miss any of the salient?
Yeah, I mean, I think the trailer pretty much just lays out the plot of the movie, and you kind of get it from.
It doesn't pay off the third act, but
yeah, okay. But anyways, it was good, but I wanted more. The jokes, the comedy in this movie is so safe. and I don't want safe anymore. I'm just tired of safe. Safe means bland, and at the end of the day, this movie is a fairly bland movie. You're gonna have a good time, and then you're gonna forget this movie. There are only two things worth seeing in this movie, and it's the pig scene, and it's also who is it? Selton Mello as Santiago. That guy just steals the movie. His whole attitude. I just love this character. And it's such a well-written character. But Jack Black and Paul Rudd, they're essentially playing themselves in this movie. Jack Black is this overly enthusiastic, overly positive person who's way into teamwork, and Paul Rudd is the insecure actor who is just trying to make a name for himself. This is the state of comedy. The state of comedy is if the only thing you're going to remember about this movie is a pig strapped to Jack Black's head, that's comedy today. I want comedy to be offensive. I want it to push the boundaries of decency. I want to cross the boundaries of decency and come back. This movie is just so safe. You could take kids to see it. At least it's got that going. Kids love Jack Black. I think this movie will do well, but I am sad for the direction comedy is headed at the current moment. I even felt like Naked Gun was a little too safe. And so there you go. That's my thought. It's good, but it could have been great.
Well, I'll disagree with you. I first of all, I'll agree with you and then disagree with your conclusion. Yes, most of the comedy was safe. What I loved about this movie and what sold me on it and why I'm going to recommend it is their passion for making movies. There's a documentary out there called Raiders about this group of high school kids that made their own version of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and they almost finished it, but they didn't do one scene, and they raised money to make the one scene that was left out of the movie. They make it as adults to make a complete. Steven Spielberg even commented on it. It was so crazy. It's like the passion for we don't know how to make movies, but we're going to make a movie anyway. There's a scene where you see Jack Black's character, Doug, he's writing the script and you see what's going on in his head. He's kind of in the zone. I related to that so much. He's sitting there writing and it's all passion. And they're behind this. I love movies about making movies. Okay. Documentaries like that. It captured that aspect so well. The terrible choices, trying to shoot the scene where the snake is going right up to Paul Rudd's face and what happened there. It's just that I was dying with that stuff. What happened with the movie, and there's a twist I won't give away, towards the middle, about while they're making Anaconda. Yes, I agree. The comedy may have been safe, but the subject matter and the idea behind they're making this bad version of it's going to be bad, and they're kind of you see them making choices, how they and you see them go down the wrong road. It's so fun. I just had a good time.
Let me just respond to that point you're making. Sony spent $100 million to make a movie about independent filmmakers.
Was the budget $100 million?
Well, let's just say the budget is way more than an independent filmmaker could ever get to make a movie.
True. That's true.
And I appreciate what you're saying, but the irony is not lost on me.
No, look, I had a great time, and maybe my experience was a little different. I was in a theater in Burbank that was packed.
Yeah, I was by myself.
12:30 in the afternoon on Christmas Eve. People were there ready to laugh, and everyone had a good time. So I recommend Anaconda for anyone that's dreamt of making a movie. And also, if you also like Anaconda, although what's funny is I'm surprised that I think the snake stuff was not a big part of the film.
Yeah.
It comes in later in a bigger way, but it's more about the character's Doug and Griff, their relationship. And there's a whole thing where Paul Rudd in the beginning of the movie, he's got a really bit part in this medical show with one line, and he's chews the scenery with that one line. And he's so bad. He's doing different. And there's like he ends up getting fired. He's got one line in a show. He can't do it. Then he was a minor character in a SWAT TV show.
He's in 3 episodes of SWAT, and then they
They
decided to go in a different direction.
He's a failed actor, but you see that. Oh my God, it's so. Maybe it's too much inside baseball, but I appreciated it for that. Plus, I've always liked Steven Zahn, and Tandy Newton was really good. And I agree with you. Santiago, great character. So I don't know why you praise things about the movie, but then you come to the conclusion you don't like it.
Because the reality is am I going to see this again? Is there this desire for me to, want to spend more money to watch it again? And I just again, it is the sad state of comedy nowadays, where the comedy is all in this pig that's on his head. There's just nothing that I just want to be offended. Can we just, even if you throw Asians in there and make racist Asian jokes, just do it. I mean, offend me.
Well, I'm all for that, but I mean, I will point out it's less than half the running time of Avatar.
Yeah.
And a great time. So I recommend it.
Yeah. I mean, I recommend it. I just my expectations were a lot higher. And I know Hollywood can do a lot better than that.
Let's go to comments.
Tim is not funny. Jack Black has made a lot of movies about Jack Black making movies, and he's very good at it. I can't deny that.
There's a really good documentary you should see. I believe it's free on Tubi or YouTube. It's called The Insufferable Groo, Groo. It's about one of the worst filmmakers on the planet, and Jack Black's like a fan of his. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna watch the trailer, but keep going on the comments.
Yeah, but like we complained a lot about Jack Black playing Steve in the Minecraft movie, but kids ate it up. They like Jack Black. Jumanji. Oh my God, my daughter loves Jumanji so much. All right.
Well, it's like here. I found it.
Okay.
Here's The Insufferable Groo.
You got to pull hold on. You got to.
What do I have to do?
Take it down and then bring it back up.
All right, there we go.
No.
The Insufferable Groo. It's from 2018. It's a documentary. We're gonna watch the trailer. Because I'm just gonna go ahead. Just keep going through the comments.
Let's see. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Razorburn. I like Jack Black in the past, not anymore. He's okay. He's not bad at the moment. Jimmy Francis. 90s Anaconda was my biggest guilty pleasure. Made my own snake film in high school with friends based on it. I was so bothered the fact that they didn't even attempt to make a practical anaconda. It was just 100% pure CG.
We're watching it.
All right.
This is The Insufferable Groo. We're gonna watch this trailer, Alan, because this is this is a recommend from me.
Did you know that a whip crack is the tip of the whip breaking the speed of sound, and it makes a little sonic boom? Or so I've been told in science class. Whip crack.
Is there like a movie that you've like always wanted to make that you haven't been able to?
Here you go. Unexpected Race.
My name is Lythorian, and my people are elves.
It's a drama between a mother, a father, a daughter, and then an elf.
I didn't know anything about Stephen Groo when I found the casting call.
Put more of that drawl onto everything so I can hear the cockney.
To date, I've done 166 movies in 17 years.
I've known 3 people. You're not one of them.
We wanted the dream, and no, it was kind of rejection after rejection.
His film style is much like guerrilla warfare.
Within the last 3 days, I've written 66 pages. I read it to my mom last night. She felt it was pretty solid.
As far as money, he's made nothing on his films, if not lost money.
You like?
I've introduced Steve's work to just about every actor that I've worked with, and Jack Black immediately became a fan.
The rougher the better when it comes to Groo.
What do you think?
Fabulous.
Well, it looks natural, so.
He just made everything sound like he's this amazing director.
And you just got a phone call that your dad just died.
Okay, seek out this documentary. It's super fun. It's weird. This may have inspired this Anaconda take. This guy Stephen Groo is a terrible filmmaker. Like objectively, he's never made a good movie, but they all have heart. And Jared Hess, who directed Minecraft, is a huge fan of Stephen Groo. And he also did Napoleon Dynamite, a bunch of other movies. And he introduced Jack Black to Stephen Groo, and they would, while they're making their bigger budget movies, they would watch Stephen Groo films. And they're Jack Black does a cameo in one of Stephen Groo's movies, and it's watch the documentary is great. Documentary is really good. Let's keep going with comments.
All right,
Razorburn. Yeah, let's go, Alan.
Yeah, we got that one.
Okay, next.
And we got that one too.
Okay,
here we go. Geek Truth 64. John Voight's accent in the original Anaconda is comedy gold.
For sure.
Lee Kui, Alan, curious if you saw The Contestant in 2023 about a Japanese game show contestant confined to an apartment. Actual uplifting ending. Okay, I'll have to put that on the list.
Well, Alan sees some Asian films. He purports to be a guy who supports Asian cinema and then doesn't see Asian movies.
No, I support domestic Asian movies, not imported imported Asian movies. Ballerina is of the greatest. Way too much inside baseball.
No, it's not.
Way too much.
Plenty of just enough.
Yeah, Saint Solomon, I get you, Alan, but comedy can be more than be offensive. I also like physical comedy as well. Well, that's certainly in this one.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna wrap it. That's gonna wrap it up for us today. Thank you to everyone who watched our Captain's Log, our Yule log over the holiday. Hope you had a great Christmas. I want to thank our mods, MK Solid, Lord Thothy, thank all of them. And I want to say thanks to Atomic Glory, Glenuccio. Thanks to you, Alan, here. We're on Boxing Day doing a show. We will be back on Monday with Versus. It's you, me, and Badger, and anyone else from the Versus team who's bored.
Yeah.
We're going to talk that new Avengers Doomsday trailer.
Yay.
So great. And what else do you have to say, Alan?
Let's get out of here.
Are you sure about that?